Good afternoon, everyone. I usually actually film these in the morning, so this is quite different for me, doing an afternoon video. I cut my hair and I can't tell if I did it too short or not. I don't think I did. It's a lot lighter, that's for sure. It's just not styled right today. Okay, so the other day, what day was it? It was on Friday, 1st of December. It was a very good start to the month. Incredible start to the month. So basically what happened is I met Shawn Mendes. Yeah, it was a very, very proud moment of my life meeting him. I did meet him last year on my birthday, but it was with a meet and greet. It wasn't like finding him on the street and going, oh my God, you're Shawn Mendes, can I get a photo? Or hi, how are you? Or anything like that. It was incredible. I didn't have to pay for it. He was the most genuine person I've ever met in my life. I'm speechless. I don't know, it just happened. So here's the photo as my lock screen. I'm very excited. He had very curly hair. It was very cute and it was a very warm day. So basically I'm going to start from the beginning and I'm going to sort of tell you guys how I got to meet him. So Friday I was meant to be at uni and I did. I had my laptop with me and I had my bags with me and I was in uni. Actually no, scratch that. We'll start from the very beginning. So Thursday night or Thursday afternoon, Shawn landed and I was like, okay, cool. I don't have tickets to his concert, and the reason why I didn't have tickets to his concert is because when they first came out, I did not have enough money to go to it, and I didn't want to ask my parents for it to be one of my birthday presents or my Christmas presents or something like that, because I sort of thought I had already seen him. I saw him last year at a much smaller venue, which was a lot more intimate, and I sort of thought, if I'm not going to get tickets, it's obviously not meant to be, even though I do love him, and I would have loved to have gone to the concert. Apparently it was really, really good. But I just didn't end up going. And then it ended up that I was working anyway, so it sort of worked out for the best. But Thursday night, all of these photos started coming in on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and stuff, and it was all of these people meeting him. At that point, I didn't know that it was outside of his hotel. I just thought it was on the street. And I was like, how are these people so lucky? Like, how does somebody just walk through the city and bump into Shawn Mendes? I wish my life could be that lucky. And I think I was up for like 4 hours. Like I was up to like 1 a.m. in the morning going, how can I try and meet Shawn Mendes? And I was talking to one of my friends at uni. She was like, I don't know where he's staying. And I didn't know where he was staying. Anyway, so I found all these photos of the girls and I was like, I don't know what hotel that is. Like I don't stay in hotels in my own city. Why would I do that? So then Friday morning, I decided, you know what? I'm going to send this through to my parents and I'm going to see if they know of any hotels. Because obviously sometimes business meetings are in hotels and things like that. And I sent it through. And everybody was like, nah, we don't know, sorry. And I was like, cool, you know, that's cool. I met him last year. It's all good. I don't need to meet him again. And then I went on to Google Maps and I started looking at all the different hotels in Sydney and looking, you can like drag the little person guy onto the street and you can see the street view. So I was looking at all like the back entrances and the docks and the front entrances, and none of them matched. Unbelievable. Absolutely none of them matched. Where the photos were taken with the other fans. And I was like, okay, obviously it's just not going to happen. I don't know where he's staying. I don't know anything like that. So then about 20 minutes before class started on Friday, I sort of went, I wonder if he's staying at the same hotel he stayed at last year. I was like, who does that? Why would you do that? And I was like, because I knew his hotel last year as well, which was cool, but there were so many fans and it's sort of, I don't know, like I get that people want to meet him and everything like that, and I know I am one of those fans that will go and meet him, but can you imagine having like 300 girls or like, I'm exaggerating slightly, but last year there was like 200 girls outside of his hotel because everyone found out where he was. I was like, can you imagine not being able to walk out of the hotel without people talking to you or asking for photos or anything like that? You wouldn't be able to get anywhere, you wouldn't be able to do anything. He's in another city, he wants to explore. But anyway, I sort of went, nah, he wouldn't stay at the same hotel, would he? And I was like, I don't remember that, you know, background thing being there at all, the wall being red or anything like that. And so then I sent through another message and I was like, look, does this look like this hotel to anyone? And my dad was like, oh yeah, sort of. And I was like, really? So I looked on Google Images. Turns out he was staying in the exact same hotel that he stayed at last year. And I was like, awesome. I was like, that's cool. And then I was like, oh, but it's a really hot day. I don't like the heat. I don't go well in the heat. And I had class. I wasn't particularly, like, I wanted to go meet him, but I wasn't that like, yes, let's go miss class, let's do it. Anyway, so then my friend turned up to uni, and I went to her, oh, I know where Shawn's staying, and she was like, you're kidding. And I was like, no, he's staying at the same place he stayed last year. And she's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, well, are we going to go? And I was like, oh, you know, I don't really know. I'm not going to the concert. I've got work, you know. I could go tomorrow I'm free. And then I was like, but tomorrow's Saturday. All the kids that are at school are going to be there. I don't really want to add an extra person who's lying. Anyway, anything like that. So we got into class, and the more I thought about it, the more I thought, if I don't go now, I don't know if I'm going to get this opportunity again. I don't know if I'm going to say hi to him again. I don't know if I'm going to get to meet him again. And I just sort of thought, he is one of the most important artists that I've looked up to, even though he's younger, that I've looked up to since he started. Even on Vine, I loved him. And I was just sort of like, no, you know what, I'm gonna go and find him. I'm gonna go and see if he's at his hotel. So I went to my friend, do you want to go? And she was like, I don't really want to miss out on class. And I was like, yeah, neither do I, but we're never gonna get this opportunity again. Like, next year, he might not tour here, or even if he does, he might not even stay the night, he might fly out early, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. And so she went, oh yeah, true. So before she could even say yes or no, I turned to my lecturer and I was like, look, Shawn Mendes is in town, because I obviously study entertainment business management. I was like, Shawn Mendes is in town. Is there any way that you would be okay with us going out and trying to meet him? And he was like, yeah, sure, go have fun. And we were like, what? And he was like, yeah, no worries, like, go do it. Like, it's a great opportunity. We were like, awesome, why not? So I dragged my friend out of class. She was really, really nervous. She was like, I don't want to miss out on class. My sister's going to kill me for meeting him if we do. And I was like, look, Chloe, if we don't go now, we're never going to get the opportunity. We're just going to go. So we called an Uber to his hotel, and there were like 25 fans there waiting in a line. And I was like, look, that's pretty cool. Like, for the fans to line up themselves, I was like, cool. So we just joined the end of the queue, and it got really hot. And I don't do well with heat. I didn't have sunscreen on. I've got very fair skin. I burn, I don't tan. So I was sitting there and I could see like my arms starting to go red and the back of my legs starting to go red, and I was like, you know, this isn't great. So I sort of moved into the shade, anything like that. And I didn't realize that he wasn't at his hotel at that point in time. We were actually waiting for him to come back from the gym. So we stood there for a long time anyway, but he came back very, very tall. I'm 5'4". I don't know how tall he is, but he's tall. And he came back and he said to us, oh guys, I've just gone to the gym. I'm just going to go have a shower. Just going to go have a shower, and then I'll come back down and I'll take photos with you all. And I was like, this kid is amazing. Like, what other artist in the world comes and tells you their plans and then promises to come and meet you guys later? I don't know of any. Even Little Mix, I love them, but the last time I went to try and find them, their manager said they weren't taking photos. And I know that it's not their fault, and I know the girls love their fans. But at the same time, it's sort of like, you come to Australia every year, or at that point, I think it had been like 2 years since they'd last been, and it was sort of like, the UK gets to meet you so often, it's so sad. Anyway, but what was that to? Yeah, so I don't know any other artist that would say they're having a shower and then come back down for photos. And so we sat there for another hour. I don't know what boy takes an hour to take a shower. Obviously Shawn Mendes does. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then his security guard came out and said, look guys, get in a line, he'll come and meet you all, he'll come and take a selfie, don't ask for hugs. If you ask for hugs, everybody has to have a hug and it's just gonna take too long. We do have places to be. And I was like, you know what, fair enough. Like, all I wanted to do was say hey anyway, so this is a bonus for me to get a photo with him. And then he came down about midday, and he basically just went down the line, and by the point that he came out, there were about 70 of us waiting, and he legitimately met every single one of us and took a photo with every single one of us that was lined up. And then he waved and he said bye, have a great day, and he hopped in his car and he went off. And I was like, that just happened. We actually just met Shawn Mendes. Freaked out. It was the most incredible experience ever to not be in a room like for a meet and greet, just to meet him on the street. Fair, we did actually go and find his hotel, but like, I don't know, it was so good. Like, you get so nervous and your heart beats so fast. I'm happy he grabbed my phone and took the photo, because I think I would have dropped it. And he was just the most kindest and most amazing person. Even though you don't get to have like a one-on-one chat, you can tell how nice someone is by the way they take photos, by the way they say hi and bye and everything like that. And he was just so nice. And I think I've actually got a little bit of footage of him taking a photo with my friend, so I'll see if I can insert that here.
Camera's ready for selfies, okay?
Along with my photo. But yeah, so that's my story as to how I met Shawn Mendes. So awesome. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.